After a small delay, Sim Update 8 has been released for Microsoft Flight Sim. In today's short video, I talk about the major changes and ask you guys your thoughts on this update. For those of you who haven't installed it yet, I recommend you clear out your community file as much as you can before you install the update, as there can quite often be conflict. Once you've done that, restart your sim, and I always find it's good to restart your computer. And upon loading Microsoft Flight Sim up, you should see Content Manager. You guys know how it works. We've had 8 of these sim updates now, so I hope most of you have got into the groove with these updates. What are the main things it adds? Well, the biggest thing that stands out to me is the flight model improvements. The new optional propeller system simulation has been added to the Cessna 152, Cessna 208B Grand Caravan and the Beechcraft King Air. Now, I've been using the beta for some time, so I've had a good feeling about what this is like, and I think it's very nice. Certainly much more realistic in the 152, to the point where it does take a bit of relearning. You know, you've definitely got to use the rudders a bit more. It's great fun. In addition to that, we've seen a new marketplace interface, including a map that lets you see the airports, which is a bit buggy at the moment, I have to admit. When I was loading it up, it did not show any airports, but then I went again, and some did eventually appear. It is what it is, but this seems to be a bit buggy at the moment, at least for me. And then there's also a new private match game mode to the Reno Air Races, which means you'll be able to fly with your select friends, which is very nice. On top of that, there's been plenty of bug fixes and indeed improvements to the weather and stability. Now, weather has got a few clear bugs, as you can see here when I'm in Iceland. While it has improved the thickness of overcast clouds, you do get a weird kind of lighting issue where kind of a line of blue skylight will come through when the cloud meets terrain. I don't get it everywhere, I get it in areas of high relief, high land. And while it's a bit annoying, I'm sure it will be fixed soon enough. Virtual reality has also seen some improvements, but I'm not in a position to speak about that. And something quite nice is that on PC, you can now split your main device output and communication device output on the options menu, which means you can kind of have ATC audio come through your headset and simulation audio come through your speakers or monitor, which results in a somewhat more realistic experience. There was one way to do this before, quite some time ago I believe, but it kind of sank away. Plenty of aircraft have seen plenty of bug fixes. At this point, I can't go through every aircraft and see every minute bug fix. So I'd ask you guys, what aircraft have you seen the best improvements to? Obviously, propeller aircraft have had some updates, especially the 152, King Air and Caravan, but basically every single other aircraft has seen some sort of TLC. Overall, it's been an update of many bug fixes, nothing too extraordinary, but an update nonetheless. I hope you guys have learned something from this little video. It's basically just an announcement saying it's out. Last thing I want to do is ask you guys, what's your thoughts on this update? Has it resulted in a more authentic, more stable experience for you, or has it caused some unholy bugs? Leave your thoughts down below, I'll go through and read every single comment. Last few things I want to say, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment and subscribe. You get to stay up to date with all the latest Microsoft Flight Sim news by clicking that little red button down there. In addition to that, you help me out. And of course, check out my Amazon affiliate links for all the equipment I use to fly, film and edit. Last thing I want to say before I wrap up is a big thank you to my first class channel members. They get a shout out on the screen now. In addition, if you want to speak to me or speak to other people in the community, you can join my Discord. From me today, I'll see you around. Happy flying. Bye bye.